what class are you guys from? 10th grade? Very good. So, have you guys been doing this lab regularly through COVID, or you just restarted? You just restarted? This lab is just open, right?
Yes.
It's a new facility. But have you all been coming to school through COVID and through these difficult times? Not at all. When did you restart school?
From August.
Very good. So last month.
Yes.
Yeah, so this term.
Yes.
So this term, I've just come into the new term. So I've just come into class 10. Yes. So you all are very fortunate that you all are having the facility of being going to a lab. Because my children, I can tell you, their school is not open. And they cannot go to the lab. And I'm a science graduate, I have an engineering degree. And I often tell my children that it's so unfortunate. I have kids in class 11, 12, 10, 11. So those, they haven't done this, what you are doing. You're so fortunate. Being science students and not being able to go to lab is half the experience lost. Because I hope that you all give your teacher a tough time. All of you are going to do different experiments, cut this frog up differently and get into trouble with him and try to do whatever you want to and stay out of trouble. Right? He can hold his head. But some of my best memories are going to chemistry lab, physics lab, biology lab with my friends and being up to mischief. That's why we love lab, right? Cutting up, dissecting that frog in all the ways other than what the teacher told us. Right? In all those chemistry experiments where the teacher said, don't burn the school down. Physics experiments that for God's sake don't hurt yourselves with a hammer, with a tong, or with whatever. So going to a lab is the funnest part of the day. Right? So is this your first lab experience today? Yeah. So I wish you all well. I hope that you all can enjoy it and have the same memories that I have. Right? And I was telling Alifia is my colleague. We're from Sabha Bank. And so me and Alifia were talking on our way here earlier this morning that all of you must have a passion in life. If you do not have a passion, you're incomplete. Whether it is me at this age when I'm working and I have responsibilities, or whether it is you. All of you, while walking up the stairs, I saw that dreams can only come through hard work or something to that effect. It was written on the stairs. That is true. Without hard work, nothing can be achieved in life. But what do you want to achieve in life? All of you must understand. The A grade, the college, the schools are all means to an end. They are not an end in themselves. All of you must aspire to go to a good school. So I have told my children, I can tell you, I have told my children that if they do not go to a good college, I will not send them to college. It is very clear. I will not send them to college. Then they are free to do what they want, they can go on. If they do not get, so I do not want them to have straight A's and be the best students in the world. But they must be good enough to make it to a school team in some sport, good enough to have decent grades to go to a good college, good enough to enjoy some kind of music or some kind of extracurricular activity. So you have to be rounded as a whole. If there's any one of you who comes first in class, and I'm not trying to belittle or say that it's not good to come first in class, but if that person is not good at any sport, trust me, you will, those straight A's or being the best student in class, you will end up working for somebody who can do a lot more than just come first. So it's alright to come second in class, but be good enough to make it to the school soccer team or cricket team or hockey team. So you must play some kind of sport. And everybody cannot play sports. It's alright. Play an instrument. So the guy who sits next to her in our office is a fantastic musician. He's a fantastic musician. He's got a job in a bank, he works in a bank. Everybody needs to make money, to live in a good house, to drive a good car, to go on vacation, to educate their children, to wear good clothes, to eat good food. But all of it is a means to an end. What is the end? It is very important that you all understand, each one of you, so what is your goal in life? What is your ambition in life? You want to become a doctor. What kind of doctor? brain surgeon? Why do you want to become a brain surgeon?
My dream. My dream.
It's your dream. Why? Why do you want to become a brain surgeon? And not a gynecologist? Why do you want to become a brain surgeon? So if you want to become a brain surgeon, I can tell you today. Right? I've been working for 30 years. Any of you, my name is Gazanfar. Go and Google me. When you get out of here, if you have access to internet, Google me. At this age, I can tell you just the dream of wanting to become a brain surgeon is not good enough. You want to become the best brain surgeon that there is. You want to become a brain surgeon who can set up a facility like DCTO and like Kiran and help a lot of people who do not have access, who today cannot afford access to a good brain surgeon. But to help others, you have to be first in a position to help yourself. So my father taught this to me as a young boy. That first and foremost, you have to be successful in life yourself. If you are successful, you can help other people be successful. If you are not successful, you cannot help anyone. But successful to what extent and successful at what cost? So you want to become a brain surgeon, your goal should be, I want to be the best brain surgeon Pakistan has produced. And I will earn money and I will do well and I will be an asset to my country. This is my country. I love Pakistan. This is my country. I will go back and contribute to something. And inshallah, in the next 20 years when you become a brain surgeon, you will be much older. And you should be able to come to Sabina Baji and say, कि जी, अब मुझे बताएं कि मैं एक डॉक्टर बन गया हूँ, मैं ब्रेन सर्जन हूँ, मैं आखिर हॉस्पिटल में काम कर रहा हूँ, मैं अपने करियर में प्रोग्रेस कर रहा हूँ, what can I do to help you? If you do not have a goal of giving something back to society, all your success is meaningless. It doesn't matter who you are. You can be the biggest brain surgeon in the world. Nobody will mourn you after you are dead, and nobody will appreciate you while you are alive. So your existence is meaningless. Right? So my father has been my inspiration for many things in life. He once told me that if you wear a Rolex, if you drive a Mercedes, what good is it to me? What difference does it make to me in my life? Till you do not have an impact in my life, I do not benefit from your existence is meaningless. So if somebody does not benefit from your existence, if somebody does not benefit from you, from your life, your existence is meaningless. Because you will go away, we will all go away. But what will be left behind? That person who we have, that person will help someone else, that person will help someone else, and maybe someday we will meet someone. Today I am talking to you and history is replete with these examples. Maybe 20 years from today I will suffer from a bad brain disease. I don't know what is in store for me. Today I am healthy, strong, vibrant. Maybe 20 years from today I will get that opportunity and understand that you have done nothing to earn that opportunity. There are 50 million more people who are better qualified, educated, harder working, more intelligent, more capable than me. Yet I am standing here wasting your time. Right? So it is because I am lucky. So you create your own good luck through your hard work and dedication. Luck will not come knocking when you are sleeping. Hard work will create good luck. But you must share your success, you must share your good fortune if you want your blessings to keep coming your way. So if you are more intelligent and if you understand something better than the others, make sure that you help those around you in your class, on that football field, on that running track, on that chemistry class, in that physics lab. You physics में अच्छा होगा, कोई English में अच्छा होगा, कोई maths में अच्छा होगा. Help the people around you, and you will develop it. If society around you does well, guess what will happen if tomorrow Pakistan, all of you come out as the best educated people? What will happen? You all will be smarter than anyone else. You all will do better. This girl will do better. This girl will do better. She will create success for our society. That success will transform into more jobs, more opportunities, more employment. The country will do better. All of you will do better. We will all do better if our society and environment does better. We will make more money. We will have a better law and order situation. We will have better healthcare. We will have better roads. We will have better governance if we hold our governments accountable, if we hold our leaders accountable, if we hold our people to the highest benchmark. So it is extremely important that you all work hard and you help the people around you in whatever way. So coming back to what you were saying, that you want to be a brain surgeon. Just being a brain surgeon, if you want to be the brain surgeon, because brain surgeons earn a lot of money, that's all right. There's nothing wrong in being rich, driving a good car, living in a good house, in eating in a nice restaurant. But there is wrong if you do not share your success. But there is wrong if you do not part with your skills to other people. If you think that it is only me and I will not share my knowledge, my learning, my skills. If people do not speak well of you, behind you, your existence is meaningless. You can be the president of Pakistan, you can be the president of the United States of America, and there will be 50 people who will be lining up to meet you and asking you for your time. But if those 50 people, if at least 49, everybody cannot speak of you. But if 48 of those 50 do not speak well of you, once they leave your office, you have failed in life. No matter what you have, no matter who you are, you have failed in life. So your ambition and desire has to be that I will be the best brain surgeon that Pakistan has ever produced, and I will help create the best brain surgery department, academy, students, peers, whatever. That anybody can use. That is an ambition. That is a goal. Right? I'm sorry I wasted enough of your time.
Actually, you want to ask something?
Good luck, everyone.
Share your comments.
So I have no degree on anyone. I have masters in law, a bachelor's in law. I'm a graduate from IBA. I have multiple international certifications and qualifications from some of the best colleges around the world. Right? I've studied in Pakistan and abroad. There is not one education certificate in my office on the wall. There are pictures of me racing, driving fast cars, in the desert, in the ocean, diving, swimming, climbing mountains. So when people come into my office, and we were having this conversation this morning, I tell them that the fact that I'm sitting on this chair means I'm qualified enough and good enough for it. I don't need to tell anyone. But when people come into my room, I tell them why I'm sitting on this chair. I'm sitting on this chair so I can do this in my life. Because if I don't do this, I will not have the money to do this. Right? So, get a passion, try to do something in life, try to help people in life, and help yourself having a passion. Whether it's reading, whether it's writing, whether it's running, whether it's driving, whether it's swimming, whether it's cycling, something that you should look forward to getting out of school and going home, that once I'm done with my homework, I'm going to go ride my cycle for 2 hours. I'm going to go write. I'm going to go read. I love reading books. So you say that I'm going to go home, once I'm done with my homework, I'm going to spend the next 2 hours reading. There has to be some passion, some desire, some leadership in life, some passion. Somebody can be full of watching stocks. Go home and I go into his room, there will be 50 open stocks. तो 10 रुपए में 5 रुपए में 15 रुपए में देने वालों से खरीदी है, लेकिन मैकेनिज्म खोल के बैठे में क्योंकि ये इंटरेस्ट है. Have some passion.
Share your passions, come on. You
So
have
what
a
do you like to
passion,
do?
you have a passion.
What do you like to do?
I want to become a pilot.
You want to become a pilot. Why do you want to become a pilot?
It is my dream. I want to help the poor.
So you want to become a pilot, and it's your dream. So you want to become a pilot because you want to see the world and travel the world, or do you want to become a pilot because you want to fly planes, or do you want to become a pilot because you think that being up there high, 40,000 feet above the ground will give you serenity and will give you peace and happiness? Why do you want to become a pilot?
Because I love it.
So what do you love about being? I just gave you 3 because you think you would love to fly a plane? You like the speed, the power, the energy. The I race cars, right? The power, the energy, the thrill, the speed that aircraft, flying a plane, and those turbos and those jet engines will give you? Or do you want to travel the world and you think, I'm a pilot, so I will love going to different places? Which of the two?
I want to travel the world.
So you can travel the world by not just being a pilot, you can be an air hostess.
I
And
also
still
want to
travel.
fly.
You also want to fly, right? So what do you do after school?
I will do FSC.
What do you do after school every day?
I sleep. I sleep the most.
So what is the best aircraft in the world?
What?
What is the best aircraft in the world? What is the best plane in the
Boeing
world?
777.
Why is the 777 the best aircraft?
I love it so much. I love it so much.
So if you want to be a pilot, you have to understand what makes a 777 the best aircraft. And why is it not an A320? You know what is an A320? So 777 is a Boeing and A320 is an Airbus. There are two large aircraft manufacturers in the world. One is European, which is Airbus, and one is American, which is Boeing. Boeing makes the 777 and Airbus makes the A320. So you have to be able to tell me. If you are unable to tell me, your passion and desire and dream is not strong enough. And it's alright. So when my daughter was as old as you are, maybe in class 9 or 10, she wanted to be a lawyer. By the time when she was in class 7, 8, 9, she wanted to be a lawyer. By the time she came to class 10, 11, she wanted to be an economist. Now she wants to be an engineer. She wants to be a race car engineer. I'm very happy, of course I don't tell her, but I'm very excited. She wants to become an engineer. And she wants to build race cars, right? Great. So eventually, what I see her doing now is what she did not do when she wanted to be a lawyer. Is that she did not know which is the best law school in the world. She did not know who is the most famous jurist in the world. If you have a passion about something, I can tell you today that you will not become a pilot. If in class 10, you guys in class 10, right? 10th grade. If in class 10, that means you're 15 years old. If at 15 you do not know the specs of the finest aircraft in the world, and which is the easiest aircraft to fly, and which is the most difficult aircraft to fly, and why are they the easiest and most difficult, chances are you will not be a pilot. Chances are you will do something else. So I am telling you today, if your mind is set on being a pilot, go home today and read and understand that next time some idiot comes to you and questions you for no business of his own, you should be able to answer why you want to be a pilot. Right?
Thank you.
Anybody else? Any questions? Any statements? Anything?
Inshallah, we will try our best to make ourselves that much responsible that everybody else can take benefit from us, that you say.
You want to be a social worker, right?
Ji?
You want to be a social worker. You always
Yes,
say
I want to become a
provide.
journalist because I want to expose the corruption that our country is going through. I want to make my country better as I can, and I also want to earn so much money so I can help the needed people. That's why I want to become a journalist, and I have a good speaking power.
So, as a journalist, the only way you can do what you want to do.
Yes, because I have interest in politics and I love this. I have interest in it. I am good in asking questions and speaking power. That's why I want to.
So, as a journalist, how do you think you can change society? So, when you want to help people and be a journalist, there are crime reporters, there are sports reporters, there are news journalists, there are anchors, there are multiple columnists,
I want
right?
to become an anchor in journalism.
So, you want to be an anchor.
Yes.
So, you think that there is any anchor that can earn any amount of money by sitting on a television show and saying and asking difficult questions and trying to spread honesty from the people who appear in front of them, all these corrupt politicians.
I want to become honest, who tells the real truth to the people. I don't want to
Correct.
make a lies to a truth or a
So
lie.
how do you think that can happen?
By my passion, my work,
Hard work?
yes,
Goes
smart
without
work,
saying. Hard and smart work. Goes without saying. It's a prerequisite.
yes.
Any channel that exists, which is a commercial channel, that has commercial element and interest, will never allow you to spread the truth and speak freely and fairly. So that absolutely. So what is stopping you today? What is stopping you today from doing that today? If you're passionate enough about it. So I'm not going to go into an argument whether Malala is good, bad, American agent, Israeli agent, raw agent, poor girl, rich girl, good for Pakistan, bad for Pakistan, because we don't have enough time. Maybe she can organize a session and I can have that discussion in conversation with her. But I can tell you, I cried the day Malala was shot. I cried. Right? Because I have a daughter. My daughter is 17 years old. And I cried. Because she's a young girl and she was shot on the head. And I do not believe in a lot of conspiracy theories. I've seen enough of the world. I've traveled the world extensively. I was with some foreigners this morning. I do not believe in most of the conspiracy theories that go around. I believe in what I see, what I hear, and I find out for myself and I research. I read and read. I am sadly from a nation which is a ticker nation. We read the ticker on the TV screen and we form an opinion. And we think we know everything. Whereas we know nothing. And the more you read, the more you will realize that you know nothing. The more knowledge you get, the more humble you should become. Because you will realize that there is so much out there that you don't know. And there are so many people who know so much more than you. So the reason I brought Malala up is that whether good, bad, whatever, we are not going into that discussion. She herself reached out to the world and made statements. Do you have a YouTube channel?
No.
Do you have access to internet?
Yes, I understand.
If you have access to internet, even if you have a YouTube channel, and I will be your one follower, reach out to me. Send me a message, I will sign up, and I promise you I will see everything that you post. And I will share everything that you post. Wherever and to whoever and however I can, I promise you. If I agree to what you are saying, I will share and post everything. There is nothing stopping you today from living your dream. There is nothing stopping you. You sleep half the day. There is nothing stopping you from sleeping half the day and being in that aircraft. There is nothing stopping you from doing what you want to do tomorrow. You can do it today. What is stopping you from doing it today? Tell me your limitation. What is stopping you from doing what you want to do in your life today?
Today, I want to study hard enough to become a good journalist. Now my goal is to get admission in good college, best
You have 2 hours
college.
for yourself in a day.
Yes, of course.
When I was your age, when I was in class 10, I was playing tennis at Pakistan level, right? So I used to play tennis at a decent level. So I was my college captain, I was my school captain, BDS school, and I used to play at Jimkhana, I was Jimkhana's junior champion. And I used to participate in tournaments like that. So I used to go out, so we obviously were lucky. We didn't have mobile phones and we didn't have home computers as efficient as they are today and as quick. So we used to go out and we used to play sports. So I used to take that time out and I used to play. So if you want to take 2 hours out for yourself, you can take 2 hours out for yourself. Nobody is asking you to become a professional. I am saying that start today, go home, make your YouTube channel. You have a telephone. Do you have a telephone? I will get you a telephone that has a camera and that has internet connectivity. Right? The week that I do not receive a well-edited, well-made upload from you, you will lose that phone. Is that fair? Is that fair? There are no excuses. There is no try. Doers do not make excuses. If you cannot take out 2 hours a day to do whatever you enjoy and love doing, why did I give my example? Not because I have done anything. Because I love playing tennis. And as I started getting better, I started getting more respect, recognition, picture in the papers, this, that. People in my club, as a young boy, senior members asking me to come play with them. Success breeds success. Very important. From today, draw a vision for yourself. Start doing something. Get on a channel. If you don't have a phone that has a camera, I will get you a phone that has a camera. Make videos of your own. You go to the YouTube, you have access to internet. It's all you need is a phone, right? I will get you a simple phone with a camera. You do well, use that phone and make your videos and upload those videos and do your things. If you're doing well, you need help with more technology, I will help you with more technology. She's the guru in all of this. I will request her to guide you and help you. How to upload, what channels, where to post it, what to do. Try it. Maybe you will be disappointed. Nobody has seen your channel. You have 0 views. Doesn't matter. First day, if you want to become Amir Lakar, if you ever want to become Amir Lakar, it will not possible, right? So, first day you cannot have 1 million viewers. First day you will have no viewers. You will have to come and tell your friends, yaar kyun nahi check kiya mera channel, check karo. And if you are not doing that, it's not your passion. Clearly. If you are not getting on her case, कि मैडम आपने देखा, देखे, कल फिर आगे पूछा, देखा है, परसों आगे फिर पूछा. Eventually she will have to see it. You bug the life out of her. Bug the life out of your friends. And be willing to take that criticism if they tell you कि यार ये तो बकवास है. Don't get disheartened. Keep improving. What's stopping you from doing what you wanted to do today? Why do you want to grow up and aspire to do something like that?
I can choose whatever is doing right now, just like elections, or if elections are doing, I can make videos on it, and the good and bad things about different parties and political parties.
How are you qualified? How are you qualified to tell us the good and bad about different political parties or about the system or whatever at the age of 15?
I will study about it. I live in Gary, and I listen so many things about people that Imran Khan ऐसा है या नवाज शरीफ ने ये किया, and then I asked my father about that कि अबू क्या ये सही है ये बात कह रहे हैं जो न्यूज़ पे बात आती है. I can ask my father that what is this cabinet's call, or this parliament, or what are these things, how election does, and my father says everything about it. So I can research about it, I can talk about to the
See,
people.
you want to be your father's spokesman.
No.
Whatever your father feels, you want to put that up on a channel, and you think that is the truth and the whole truth, and there is no truth other than that.
I can also
If you want to produce a 3-minute, 4-minute video, you have to do 30 hours of research behind it. That is the hard work. Sitting in front of a telephone and saying whatever you want to say and uploading it is the easy part. Why did I say 2 hours a day to create 1 4-minute video a week? If you do not put in 2 to 3 hours a day, so if you put up a video and want to make a joke of yourself, you can do that. Because then people will say, yeah, you know what you're talking rubbish. The only way you will be able to say that is, no, I have gone to the State Bank of Pakistan's website, I have read this entire 38-page report, I have gone to the Senate website, I have read this entire 78-page document myself, I have read the entire 78-page document myself. Right. So suddenly your dreams will dissipate. Suddenly it's not so exciting, it's not so glamorous. So there is no replacement for hard work. If you want to create a channel, and if you want to be taken seriously, and if you want to say something, you have to, knowledge is power. And knowledge will only come from reading, reading and reading. So if you do not have the ability to read a lot, then create it. I would not want to say it, then don't follow your dream. Create it. Great, excellent. So you have the ability to read. And you have the ability to read thick books, and you have the ability to read large documents. So if you want to be a news journalist, and you want to be an anchor, and you want to be a social worker, and you want to create social awareness, and you want to highlight corruption, and you want to highlight what bad is happening, you will have to read a lot. You will have to go to a lot of places, get on a bus, go to Sadr, go here, go there, talk to 10 people, 15 people, hear what they are saying. And don't need to form opinions, don't need to fight with people, don't need to get into an argument. Hear to what they are saying, listen to everyone, and then come back, and then read more. Why was this guy saying this guy saying this guy saying this? And then form an opinion, and then make a 4-minute clip, 5-minute clip. People don't have patience anymore, they don't see anything 4-5 minutes. But if you speak well, you've researched well enough, you will start building a following. I will share your posts. Your friends will start sharing your posts. She will start sharing your posts. If you are talking sense, if you are talking nonsense and nobody is following you, you cannot blame it on luck. Okay, my bad luck, I'm from Gary, nobody sees my post. Who knows this little girl? There are girls, have you heard of Greta Thunberg? Who has heard of Greta Thunberg? What does she do?
She speaks in derive nation.
Who is she and what does she do?
She is an environmental.
Fantastic. Do you know how old she is?
She talked about climate.
Do you know how old she is?
She talks about
How
climate
old is
change.
How old is she?
13, 14.
Senior for 16, 17.
She's 17 years old. She's 17 years old. She's speaking at the United Nations. She leads rallies at the age of 17, which have 200,000 people in it. People like me, people like her, and we support somebody like her. 17-year-old girl. She's out to change the world. If anybody tells me, चलो मलाला तो यहूदी साजिश है हमारे खिलाफ, ठीक है ना? मैं मलाला में बिलीव हूँ, मैं इस बकवास में बिलीव नहीं करता, क्योंकि हमारे यहाँ जहालत बहुत ज़्यादा है, अनपढ़ लोग हैं और मुझे चीज़ें समझ नहीं आती, पढ़ते नहीं हैं, तोहमत लगाना, उंगली हटाना, बुरा बोलना सबसे आसान काम है। अगर आप में से किसी को मलाला से तकलीफ है, रीड rather than listening to people who themselves are illiterate. You all are blessed with the ability to read, which is in this country of the largest growing illiteracy rate in the world. You all are very blessed. Why can you not be a Greta Thunberg? Why not? What does she have that you don't have?
She got a good chance and internalized.
Who gave her the chance? How you have just now said she got a good chance. You don't know. You're guessing. She did not get any chance. She was 13, so go home and read. Read. Say I don't know. There's no shame in saying I don't know. I have heard in DCTO in the last 30 minutes said 5 times she knows more than me. There is no shame in it. Nobody can know everything. Nobody knows everything. Go read about her. Take a leaf out of her book. It's alright to have stars. It's alright to have people that you want to emulate in life. It's alright to have people who you think are people who have made a difference. One of our tragedies is that we don't have heroes in this country. Our Prime Minister is a great man, he's a hero. But look at what we are doing to him. We drag him through the gutter, we call him names, we do bad things. Which hero? Who is a hero of this country? Why? Because he's earned international laurels and fame for this country. Right? Jahangir Khan is a hero. So you don't even know who Jahangir Khan is. It's a tragedy. It's a tragedy. I want to cry. Jahangir Khan is one of the greatest sportsmen this world has ever seen. Does anybody know who Jahangir Khan is?
Squash player.
Yes. He's one of the greatest sportsmen the world has ever seen.
Yeah, he's
Jahangir Khan is a legend for 5.5 years. He is unbeaten. He has won every major tournament 8 times, 10 times, 12 times, not one. We are a nation that deserves pity because we don't have heroes. We don't need political heroes. There is no political hero. There are heroes who, she is a hero. She is my hero. People who have led by example, people who have led in adversity. So Greta Thunberg has no advantage over you. You have an advantage over Malala. Go read. Read, read and read. Right? So, any one of you wants to send me a message, talk to me, you're more than welcome. Take my number from her, send me a message, come to my office, come to my house, sit and talk to me, all of you, whenever you want, you're welcome. You want to discuss something, you want to talk about something, you want to ask questions. I'm not very knowledgeable or literate. So whatever I know, I will only tell you if I know about it. If I don't know about it, I will not mislead you, I will say. Right? So if you and me agree that you will make a video, one video every week, 4-minute video, which is well researched, which is well worked, which I find good enough to share onwards. not an opinionated video. Do you understand what opinionated means? Opinionated means that this is my opinion because I heard my father and I heard Auntie Sabina saying this and I heard my teacher saying this and I heard my friend saying this. We do not want opinions. We do not want to know what you think. We want facts. Facts are not provided by me or her or your father. They are provided by 50 people and research and digging deep and going to places and talking to people. So if you and me agree that you're willing to take out 2 hours a day, 7 days a week, means 14 hours of research is a lot. And if you really have the passion, you will do 4 or 5 hours a day yourself. So I am saying the minimum just to get you started. So if you will do it, fine. If you think that no, I'm not ready for it at this point in time. So I'm not going to take time on each one of you about your passions or about your desires. But I think having a conversation with 3 of you has left you with some food for thought. Right? So think about.
We're going to bring you in sometime with the entire class. Gazanfar uncle, you can call him Gazanfar uncle. He came 3 years back and he had a big session with the whole metric class. That's where you showed your videos of your racing and all that. I think that will intrigue them too because that's your passion and it really brings out, enthusiasm in them too. So I think we're going to set up a wow talk or something. Because वो बच्चे निकल गए हैं जिनसे आपने बात की. They're all graduates.
और बात ये कि ये तो ये बेचारों को मैंने लैब क्लास जो सबसे मजे की क्लास होती है सबके फ्लॉप रखे हुए हैं.
नहीं, this is very impactful. छोटे group में it's always more impactful. Unexpectedly जो चीज़ होती है वो बहुत. This girl, she is माशाल्लाह, she's quiet right now. Girl behind her, इनके passions भी इतने माशाल्लाह, like your thing कि वो passion को practice तो करें ना. और उसके टाइम और उसमें barriers भी बहुत आएंगे. Whenever you start doing, following your passion, it's like kind of, somebody is testing you कि अभी छोड़ देगा. Failures आएंगे, barriers आएंगे, नुक्ताचीनी होगी. But when it's a passion,
you have to believe in yourself. But believing in yourself and living in La La Land is meaningless. Believe in yourself by continuously improving yourself and working hard work. So becoming a brain surgeon is an extremely artist, extremely difficult. Why an army doctor?
Why?
Army doctor because I want to join armed force, but at the same time I want to become a doctor too. So I decided to become an army doctor.
And why do you want to be a public speaker? What do you want to speak about? You want to be a poet?
No, I want to aware people about the situation.
So everyone wants to aware people about the situation. Who doesn't? Your friend there wants to do that. Right? So making people aware about the situation means first you have to be aware about the situation yourself. So how will you make yourself aware about the situation? Just by listening to people sitting at home, watching TV, listening to your mother, listening to your father. Not me. There is Roshan. So I want to share something with you. It's very important. She said that Alifia is here. She's very nice. Thank you, right? You're only using your right hand. One finger and then your right hand. Asam, आप म्यूजिक टीचर?
I'm not a teacher, basically मैं coordinator हूँ, तो teacher अभी available नहीं है तो.
अच्छा.
They just got this lesson in 5 minutes.
Very nice.
So she learned and everyone learned about it.
Very
So
nice.
it's very creative and he taught very well.
Music is the essence of life. So I do a lot of traveling, I do a lot of driving. And I tell everyone, put good music on and everything in life will become easy. You can do anything, go anywhere, do whatever you want. So put on good music in life. I have this phone with me. I go to places where there's no phone, no connectivity, nothing. This has 1400 songs. So for 4 days, 5 days, 6 days, I will listen to music which is not being repeated. Music is the essence of life. It will give you peace, it will calm you down and help you do a lot of things, right? You all are fortunate and lucky to have this. Good luck.